Woo! What's going on YouTube? It's Donnie all day. Man, I've been working out in that RV, doing a little restoration all day long. Putting my table. It's really nice. I'm doing I'm filming a little bit every time I go, so I will have a video showing. But today is knife sale. Today isn't just knife sale, but it's a good one. I only have two major knife sales left, depending on what goes and what doesn't go. I have this one coming up, and then another one. This one's big. It's got some really, really good knives in it, and it's going to have a grab bag. That's the grab bag of all grab bags that I've done. You're looking at in this grab bag, I think three knives that retail over $100 or somewhere there, but then you get more than three knives. so it's got some blades. It's got some blades. I'll actually start with that one. I'm doing a grab bag. It's a $300 grab bag. You're definitely getting some pieces in that one. You're even getting something that I did a little custom. So absolutely, let's start it off. And just like always, it's first come, first serve. If you want something, do not pay for it and then tell me. And don't tell me in a different place. Don't go to Facebook. Don't go to my email. Don't go to anywhere else to tell me that you want something, because it has to be done here so I can keep track of who's going when. If you want something, it's super easy. I make it very, very simple. You could PayPal or you could snail mail. I don't care. But let me know what you want. If you want to PayPal it, I'm actually going to put the PayPal down there. And when you PayPal, there's a little comment section. Just says what you want and make sure you have an address. If you snail mail it, just make sure you snail mail and say what you got and leave an address. It's pretty simple. But if you're going to snail mail, we'll end up talking on email anyway. So I have a $300 grab bag that's going to go. I have a couple of leftovers from the last one. I don't know how they're leftovers, but I think people don't really know what they are and they're scared because of prices. But I have two original MODs in original MOD packaging. One knife was like $385, right? So one of them was about $400 all by itself. The first person to come up with $200, I'll give you the MODs for $200 that are in original packaging. The prices will only go up on these because there is no more original MOD. They sold out when they closed. So this is like bargain basement. $200 for two MODs. Yeah, right. But you're gonna get it. So there's that, and then there is this one, an original Daniele Moro commando knife. This thing is as solid and even more solid than most fixed blades. It is a badass, but it's also something that you don't have to take out and knife with. You can get yourself a little stand and just admire it. This knife is awesome. If anybody knows who Daniele Moro is, he is a custom knife maker out of Italy, and he is known for doing crazy good replicas of like commando knives, Lyle knives, Rambo stuff. Does immaculate stuff. This one in particular, the reason I got it was because it was a blemish. The threading on the inside of this is jacked up. It still comes off. It still goes on. But if you could just keep turning it, you know what I mean? But it's not just gonna pop off. So that's why he couldn't sell it. So he gave it to me without a sheath. So just to keep it from getting junky or banged up, I just took a bunch of cardboard and I duct taped it. So I have it into there. But what really happens is it goes on a little stand for display, or you can literally lop off a horse's head with this. No lie, it's that badass of a knife. First person. Now remember, these knives go for over $1,000. It's a blemish, I get it. And I know it says, I have too many knives, said no one ever. But because I'm moving, I am leaving a bunch of stuff behind because I have to buy this crazy, disgusting drink for my health. I have too many knives and I have to go. So $200 for the two MODs, $300 for that Daniele Moro, $300 for the awesome grab bag. Now let's get into some really, really cool stuff. Here's one that I have. This is a historian's knife. If you are into history and like World War I, World War II, this is an old USN. This is an issued blade. They would give these to the pilots. Look at this. Yeah, that's right. It's a wooden pommel. Check that out, man. This knife is sharpened and ready for field use. It is really nice. I did some work on this knife to bring it back from the dead. You can see it is an original USN knife with leather sheath. So you get this original package, and I have that going for, I believe, $100. $100. Remember, this is a very, very old knife, and it's a working old knife. So you got the USN. We have a, you know what? I'm going to add this. I was going to sell it, but I'm going to add this knife to the grab bag. I thought about it, and then I thought not about it because I already had enough stuff in there. But this knife that's in my hand right now, I have said multiple times, everybody should own this knife. Everybody should own this knife. It's a great, I'm not talking, it's not a good knife. It's a great knife. So if anybody remembers the videos where I talk about that, you will know exactly what it is. It's awesome. So let's get into some other stuff. Oh, I do have a Rambo combo. A Rambo combo. Let's get them up here. I have 3 knives in this Rambo combo for $200, and you will see why real quick. So this is the biggest reproduction version of the Rambo 3. It's the Hollywood Collectibles Group version. So this is the Rambo 3 knife, right? In all its glory. So you have this one, and it does obviously have its leather sheath. Sweet knife. It's beautiful. It's just freaking beautiful. So you have that one. You have the more rare Chrome Edition, the flagship Chrome Edition. This thing is phenomenal. Phenomenal. You have the Chrome Edition Rambo 5 machete, right? This thing is just awesome. And you're thinking, wait, but there's more. It's only $200. $200, and I'm also throwing in probably the most usable knife that's ever been done as a Rambo knife. This is number 1229 out of 2,500. Only 2,500 of these ever made. And I'm putting it in a trio package, $200. And you can have all 3, including this guy, with the nicest sheath ever done on any reproduction Rambo knife. And this thing is a thick hunk of steel. That's what it is. It's a thick hunk of steel. This knife is bad ass. It is complete. So so you can get the boot knife with the other 2 for $200 for all 3. And remember, all these prices are shipped to your door, so I'm not selling them for $200 because I have to pay for shipping. All right. So then we have this guy. Everybody knows it. It's the Condor Moonshiner. The Condor Moonshiner, I'm gonna let go for $50. $50. Condor Moonshiner is a big bad knife. This thing is really sweet. Designed by Joe Flowers. Just a great knife. Beautiful sheath. So if you want the Condor Moonshiner, it's $50. $50 for the Condor. Let's see. I have so many good knives left going in this pile. I will talk about this one right here. I did a video on the greatest compact machete in the world, and this is it. So this is the Essie Expat Darien. Check this out, machete. This machete is awesome. This is awesome. Beautiful piece of machete right here. Golly, this is so nice. This is $60. 60. That's it. $60 for the Essie Expat Darien machete. All right. So let's see what else we have down here. Let's go with the tops. Let's go with the tops. I have for you right here. This is one that I love. This is one of those knives that I wasn't going to get rid of. And then Tops was like, hey, you know, we got something coming for you, so I can get rid of it. And I didn't want to. But this is the Wilderness Guide 4.0. This knife is ridiculous good. This is ridiculous good. It's like a $300 knife. And I have it going for $150. $150. This knife is ridiculous good. It's awesome. You got the whole fold over camp style sheath. It is ambidextrous. It does have a strap. It does have a pouch, and it does have a clip, and it does have a leg tie and a rape whistle. It's not a rape whistle. All with it. It is Molly compatible. This is a great knife. Not a good knife. This is a great knife. $150 on the Tops. All right, getting into the bread and butter over here. I'm going to go with this guy right here because this was when I bought it. At the time I bought it, it was my favorite knife when I bought it. This is the Benchmade Saddle Mountain Skinner. If you know this knife, you know this knife. You know it is really freaking expensive. Really freaking expensive. This is a beautiful knife. It has a gorgeous sheath. It's awesome. Oh, there you go. I stuck it in there and pulled it out. You can actually remove the plastic if you want, but then you'd have a big baggy sheath. So people, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll glue them in, but you can pull that out if you need to. The Benchmade, this is almost $300, I think. Brand new, 250, something like that. $100. $100 for a Benchmade Saddle Mountain Skinner. They don't come much better than that. But if you're gonna get one that's probably a little better, you might have this one right here. This is another SE. This is the SEPR4. The SEPR4 fan freaking tastic. Like the Wilderness 4.0, it's the same kind of knife. This is SE. This is SE goodness. Lifetime warranty. SE. They don't ask questions. They're just awesome. Beautiful hideaway. This is just super nice. Golly, this is nice. So the SE PR4, $100, same as the Benchmade. $100 on the SE PR4. All right, so I have three more, and a couple big ones. Which one first? All right, so we're gonna do it. I've been holding on to this one for a long time. People have asked me over and over, and I said, no, I'm not gonna sell. No, I'm not gonna sell. No, I'm not gonna sell. But I have a D-Bad Big Jim. Just don't need it. I have the Big Jim. I have the ultimate Musso buoy. This one, however, in my opinion, is the best looking Musso buoy on the freaking planet. This is the Gil Hibben one. It is the Old West Buoy Bloodwood Edition. That's what it is. And it is stupendous. It is a gorgeous mirror finish knife. I mean, this is as Musso as it gets right here. Beautiful knife. I have it written down somewhere up there. The Gil Hibben, $100. $100 for the Gil Hibben crazy nice Old West Buoy Bloodwood Edition. That is very nice. So I have two more, and one of them, a lot of people aren't going to know what it is, but when it was brand new, it was $400. It was like $395, I think it was. And then they discontinued it, and people went crazy looking for them. So I went on eBay to look at some of these, and minimum they're selling after shipping over $200 minimum. Every single one of them. This knife is a lesser known knife, but it is freaking phenomenal. So this is the CRKT Karen Hood chopper. I'll wash it. It's been used just once. It has still got a razor edge. The Karen Hood chopper. As a matter of fact, hold on, I'm gonna show you. All right, I told you I just cleaned it up. I cleaned it up a little bit. All right, so the Karen Hood chopper, this knife, phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. And I have this one going out at $250. This thing is ridiculous. I mean, ridiculous. So that's that one. What did I do with the sheath? I left it over here. They did on a $400 knife, whatever it was. They did like when I first saw it, I was like, is that a nylon sheath? But it's like this nylon rubber combo sheath that they did with these extra tie downs. It has an on and off the belt Velcro strap. So it's actually a lot better than I thought. And it's kind of like fat, like cushioned almost. So the sheath actually, when I saw it not in person, I was unimpressed. And then when I saw it in person, it's like this poofy sheath. I was like, okay, now I get it. But this knife right here is everything it's cracked up to be. It's everything everybody said it should be, would be, it was going to be, and it just is. So the Karen Hood chopper is $250. I'm sorry, I said earlier that the cheapest I saw them was $200. The cheapest I saw them is $300. It's like $299, and then tax, and then $300. These are selling for all over the place. All over the place. $250 right here. Shipped. All right, and the last one. Oh, here, I'll put it down over here. The last one. This is one that a lot of people are trying to get their hands on, and I really should do a what do you call it? A bidding type thing on this, because a lot of people have been asking, and I've had a few people ask about this one, because you can't get them like this anymore, and nowadays they're not as good as they used to be. We went over that, but there was a time when Cold Steel made some really great knives. This is a Natchez Bowie. It has a wooden handle. I taped it because I like the knife and I like to use it. The wood handle did nothing for using, so I put on some tape, and it is way more comfortable. You can take it off if you want, it doesn't matter. But this thing right here, everybody knows how much they cost. Everybody knows what it is. What you don't get is you don't get yesteryear's quality. This one is like 5 years old already. And when I bought it, it may have been made the year before. I'm not exactly sure, but it was sent to me from Cold Steel, the actual Cold Steel. So this wasn't a third-party knife. This one, they sent this one to me to make up for another one that they'd sent with the steel before this one. I can't remember what it was SK5 or something, but the tip bent, just folded way over. There was no heat treated at all, and it wasn't from doing anything. You know the 4-foot drops I do? I did the 4-foot drop and then turned around to get my piece of wood, and I noticed the blade was leaned over, and I thought I just dropped it crooked. When I pulled it straight out, the whole thing was like, whoop, and I was like, what is that? So it took me quite a while of talking with them, and I had to get people on the phone, but they finally sent me a new one, and that is this one. And this is the 01 steel version. This is the 01 steel version, the one that everybody wants because it's the best one they ever made. And I have it going at a good price, and a price that I could actually have people battling for. But this is first come, first serve. Natchez Bowie, $200. $200. That's it. So rundown, Cold Steel, Natchez Bowie, 200 beans. We got the SEPR4 going for 100 beans. The Benchmade Saddle Mountain Skinner is 100. The 3 Rambo knives is 200. The Condor Moonshiner is 50. The Tops Wilderness 4.0 is I forgot already. The Tops is 150. That one I just added to the pile. The USN Pilot knife is $100 for an actual issued World War knife. Let's see, the Karen Hood chopper, $250. The Gilhibben Old West Bowie, $100. The grab bag is $300 and very much worth it. $300 on the big Daniele Moro, and $200 for 2 original MODs. If you want something, let me know. If you don't, then shut up. No, I'm kidding. All comments help. So anyway, that's it for this one. Hi, I'm Donnie BLD. Till next video.